Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and yes, my voice sounds a little bit different because of this lapel mic, and one of the features is a voice changer, but that's not all this thing does.
I mean, if you wanted to sound like a newborn, you definitely have that option as well. There's even an option that has more of a female robot style voice to it. But let's get into what this is really made for.
All right, in all seriousness, this company right here sent me this set. This is a lapel mic, wireless mic. It's a set of two and the connecting device that actually goes on the device. So this is one mic. This is two, very, very small. Has a little bitty light there. You can barely even pick it up. Then it has like this kind of like a sponge type material here as far as like a windbreak. Clips on like that. And there's a on and off switch kind of right there. You can barely see it. And so it's a pack of two. Comes in its own little travel carry case. It also is the charger. So when you put it in here, it's actually charging when it's in here. It does come with a USB to USB-C. So when you can either plugged it in or charge this. This becomes like your battery that's actually charging these up. And the life on these things is like super long. I've yet to just like exhaust the battery on it because I don't know. They last. I mean. Long time. That's all I gotta say. It's a long time. This is obviously very compact, and as noted earlier, there's a lot of voice changing options. That's cool as far as the voice changing option is concerned, but there are some voice enhancements, and so it has like built-in filtering. There's 4 stages. You can either adjust it. So on the device that this is plugged into, there's it's connected via a USB-C. So whether you have an iPad or whatever the device is that you're wanting to do your recording, it just connects via USB-C, and that kind of is a transmitter that sends it to the actual mic. Now on that or in an app, which is really cool. I've never seen this before. There's an actual app. So when you have this turned on, you can go in the app. And I'll show some screenshots here where you can go in there and you have all your settings. Very easy to navigate. You can go in there and say, I want to talk like the uncle or a goddess or the baby or normal, or I want to adjust the gain on the actual mic, or you want to adjust the 4 different settings regarding, the voice enhancement. And so this is enhancement with the lowest level. So there's the first one, and then there's a second, third, and then this is in the 4th level, just to kind of give you some range. If you notice a difference in the, you can call it the audio quality or whatever. If you're like outside and there's extra ambient noise going on, that's where having the customization to be able to adjust the setting really kind of gives you some, some benefits versus just having a lapel mic and it is what it is. Then you might have to, like, if you're doing a video recording, you have to go back and edit it kind of in post-production. This, you could actually do a sample audio clip, which is what I use, and that's just awesome. I go in there and whatever environment I'm in, I do testing, and then I can play it back and be like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty good. Or I can refine the settings like right there in the field whenever I'm doing my recording, and then it kind of like saves you time in the post-production. So after you've recorded it, especially if you're doing something that you really want to try to like produce something of high quality, then that's just less time you have to deal with like adjusting, whatever software you're using to kind of make it sound like you want, which is really, really, really cool. And having the app, you can just visually say, oh, I want this. You don't need to use the app to do the voice enhancements. You can actually, on the transmitter that's connected to the device, there's just one button, and there's like these little bitty LED lights. You just kind of match the light illumination with the instructions to say, oh, okay, you either have like this, or this, and then you're in that mode. Now, one of the other settings is gain, as mentioned, and so this is in the gain level being cut in about half. So no other audio changes have been made in recording this. So if you notice, oh, it seemed like it was like excessively loud, earlier or after this, when I'm getting to switch screens, then you'll know, oh, okay, this is where he's adjusted the gain in app using this the app provided for this device. All in all, this is a very cool. I actually like the quote unquote uncle voice, which is that super deep voice, but very cool. The customization with the app is awesome. And this is like a real honest reaction, especially as somebody that's used a variety of different lapel mics where I didn't have the custom options this has. And with this being so tight and small, it just helps as far as in like video editing. You don't want to have like an obvious mic exposed on film. Having something small like this is very, very cool and just helpful as far as getting the right shot and not having something in it that you don't want. Hopefully any and all your questions got answered. We'll talk to you soon.